Add to stage. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Do you guys see me now? Easy to customize. Yeah. Perfect. All right, is that just YouTube? Do you see me on Instagram? Do you see me on Instagram? I'm talking to my husband if you guys are paying attention. Comments. Oh, there we go. I see comments. Facebook. Coolio. Yep. Perfect. Hey, guys. I'm just going to wait a little bit before I actually start talking just to see if more people kind of populate the chat and to make sure that I'm actually on all the socials that I'm trying to connect with.
Instagram's nothing.
So it looks like Instagram is being funny. Once you're live, if your stream is public, you'll find it at the top of the feed on Instagram. Maybe I have to hit it on my phone or something. Ba, ba, ba. Go live. Go live. Preview. Connect streaming software to go live. I am connected. Okay. Hang in there, guys. It's first time using this StreamYard software, so it might be, if I can't get Instagram going, I'll just go without it. Hey, you sound good. Thank you, Kelly. YouTube. Okay, I'm seeing some YouTube comments, so I know that's for sure working. Sound quality is excellent. That's good to know. It's because of my new mic. I don't see Instagram. I don't see Instagram either. I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes of trying to figure out Instagram, and if I can't, I'm just going to drop it.
Why don't you still live on your phone?
I might do that. Oh, I think it had logged me out. See the story before it disappears. Continue. Create. Go live video. Audience. I think we're getting somewhere. Next. Go live. No, it's not letting me go live. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to go live on my phone for Instagram, and then we'll just get started. So it's going to look a little funny, I think. Oh, then it signed me out.
Or you need to burn with it.
What's that? Of course, there had to be some hiccups. It couldn't go smooth for the first time. Okay, sounds good. Look good. Color. Do you make banjo? Do I make banjo guitar straps? Yes, I do. Also, the video audio color is great. Fantastic. So audio video stuff, that is all my husband. I can't take credit for that. Sorry, guys. Boop. Okay. I'm live on my phone, and I'm live on the camera here. It's going to be overwhelming, I'm sure. But I'm just going to get into it. Thanks for joining me. My name is Brittany. If you guys are new to this channel or actually just have no idea who I am, if you've just been seeing kind of like my videos. But yeah, so I'm going to try my best to talk to the camera, which is going to be really hard because the feed is on my laptop right in front of me. So you're going to see my eyes bouncing kind of all over the place. I have my mediator, my husband Tunis, who's behind the camera. He's going to try to catch my attention if I'm missing some questions. Again, Instagram, I'm sorry. It might be a little bit hard for me to look at you guys a lot. So Tunis, you're going to be on Instagram. I'm going to try to pay attention to the comments coming in on my phone here. My computer. Okay. Hi, Tunis. All right. Okay. I think we're good. So how about that? This is going to be a mess, guys. I'm telling you right now, I'm probably going to ramble, talk too fast, mumble, but just bear with me. I'm trying my best. So I'm Brittany. I make YouTube videos and I have stuff on Instagram. I am a paramedic full-time, but I started this leather crafting journey in about was been 3 years now. 2020 is when I started leather crafting, and it kind of just took over. We started a business. It's called Freak of Nature Co. If you guys didn't know, and we've actually, a lot of people don't know this, but we have another YouTube video, another YouTube channel called Freak of Nature, and it's like outdoor stuff. That's so much better. It's so distracting. Sorry, Tuna's just moved my phone. So yeah, we have 2 channels. We have an outdoor channel and a leather crafting channel. The outdoor channel started, it was the first one, and then somehow we just integrated the leather stuff. So that's kind of where the title Freak of Nature came from, because we're freaks of nature, I guess you can say. And I just really want to make leather stuff for outdoor, like-minded people like us. Anyways, I don't really want to get into that. That's not the point of this tonight. I am going to start with just looking at a few of the comments and then getting into some more stuff. So everyone's saying audio and video is looking good, so thank you. The first comment is banjo guitar straps. I did my first 2 guitar straps not too long ago, and I love it because the surface area is huge, so I can tool so much on it. The first one I did was like full of flowers as a floral design. Super proud of it. I actually have I have my first attempt of a guitar strap. Not proud of it, but I'll show you guys. So it's definitely not what I was looking for. I really like when people use the natural color of the leather and then they'll like antique some darker colors over it. So I tried that. Didn't work. So this is it. It's not horrible. Like, I don't hate it, but it's just not the look I was really going for. So that was my first ever guitar strap. After this, I did another floral design, which I loved. I used like paint, which I've never, like, which was the first time using paint on this project. Again, probably risky considering it's such a big project, but it was beautiful. And then I did another one with just like a border around it. And that was so hard for me to not want to do more, just because tooling is like my favorite thing to do. So yes, I do guitar straps. It's not like my main thing though. Like, I prefer doing gunslings because, again, I'm trying to keep most of my projects outdoor oriented. Is that a word? Outdoor oriented? Outdoor themed. So the gunslings give me actually more. Oh, I'm stuck. It's just gonna be show and tell now. So the gunslings give me that surface area to work with too. This is just a border one, which again, keeping it simple, but I'm gonna get I have a bunch of blanks there that I'm gonna tool, do some oak leaves, do some antlers, just a bunch of cool stuff. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna move on. Next questions. Hi, they're popping in for a few minutes. Hey, Josie. Hey, Alan. Oh, I'm seeing so many familiar faces or familiar names.
Talk.
I am talking. Hi, you're Brittany from Lake Missouri. Thank you for your services. You're very welcome. What made you want to start making leather? So, how I got into leathercraft. I guess that's a good question. Thanks for asking that. It was Tunis's idea. So Tunis is a hunter, and we love doing everything we can with the animal. So we'll try to utilize all its parts. We'll obviously eat the meat. We've taken the bones, turned it into broth, can it, store it, but we never had any use for the hides. So Tunis had the brilliant idea that we would start tanning our own hides and then using the leather to make stuff. Then COVID happened. We were living in town. So we thought it might be weird to start tanning big hides in our backyard when like our backyard would join on to like 6 other people's backyards. So it just didn't make sense at the time. So we decided to skip that part and just go into the like craft part of it. And well, that just took off. And 3 years later, Tuna still doesn't know how to tan a hide, but hopefully one day we'll learn how to do that. Then I can incorporate more projects using stuff that we caught ourselves. So that's pretty much how it started. Tunis's idea kind of sparked my crafty side. And then we just took it and went running. Is that the right expression? I think that's it.
You went running.
I went running.
I stood still.
Toon's the cameraman. So that's pretty much how I got started, and I'm loving it, and I'm super happy he came up with the idea because it has changed a lot for us. All right, moving on. That's cool. Answering my questions. Good evening. The jitters are leaving, guys. I'm feeling a little better. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, I can't hold this for your whole stream, so we have to figure out something.
Well, I can't even see the comments, so you might as well just put it down. Just look at the comments and see if I'm missing anything. No, it's a bad idea. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. They need to see me. I get it. Sorry, Instagram peeps. I'm trying my best. Good evening. I've ever seen. An angry ranger. Love your comment. Thank you. Do people use the guitar straps outside of the fires? What would people use their guitar? Oh, that's true. People do use guitar straps around the fire. If you ask me to make a guitar strap with some leaves on it or some cool outdoor stuff, I'll absolutely do it. He's a better videographer now. Toon's an awesome videographer. I don't know if you guys pay attention to our other channel, but we do outdoor videos, as I mentioned before, and Toon has improved like so much. The quality is fantastic. I need a sip of water because I'm talking lots. Who edits your YouTube videos? My husband. All Tunis. I don't do any of that. I literally do the leather and he does everything else. Even like the pictures you see on Instagram, my reels and TikToks, all that stuff, it's Tunis. I just post them. He's like my manager, man.
She's just the good looks.
Do you guys want to meet Tuna? I'm just gonna just say hi, show your face, because Tunis is always behind the camera. My leather following has no idea who this guy is. So
hello, everybody.
That's my husband, Tunis.
Yeah.
He's the guy behind the camera and the pictures.
Nice to meet you all. Hope you're all having a fun time on the first stream.
Hopefully it's not too torturous for you guys.
I look so smart, eh?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, comments. I see them coming in. I'm trying to keep up, guys. Yeah, hopefully you guys aren't just looking at my nose. Sorry. Where do you prefer?
Hang on, I'll look at the mouth for that.
Please, yes. Where do you prefer to source your leather? The leather you use looks to be of great quality. Keep up the great work in the videos. Thanks so much, Shane. So, finding leather has been a journey. I started out buying my stuff at Tandy. I feel like everyone kind of starts out buying leather at Tandy. And then I got on social media and I started finding, I found this account. He's called Away Leather. He does a fantastic job at like explaining, showing you the leathers and stuff. So I've been using his, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but Sepsi, veg tan leather. I really like it. It's fantastic stuff, very good quality. But I have recently found two new leathers that I think I might be converting to. The first one being, again, I might butcher the name, Conceria 3S. I got that from Hand and Sew Leather Supply. And this stuff is so soft. It is the softest veg tan I've ever had. It tools and burnishes just like beautifully. And then I got some Hermit Oak from Buckskin Leather Supply, and they're out of BC. I think most of these places are actually out of BC. But so yeah, Buckskin Leather, good. They're like one of the only suppliers of Hermit Oak in Canada. And then Hand and Sew if you really want some soft veg tan leather. Super, super good. So those are my places. Pretty much 3. I kind of stopped using Tandy unless I'll buy stuff from Tandy if I'm doing like experiment projects or just something for like my YouTube channel that's staying within my household. So yeah, those are my go-to suppliers. Oh, I've been following you on Instagram for about a month now and enjoying everything you do. I'm curious if you have a favorite all things you have made, for example. Like, ooh, yeah. I really like making, like, actually, you nailed it. Knife sheaths are probably one of my favorite things to make.
I can see the phone on the camera. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties here.
We're
trying to.
figuring it out. So yeah, knife sheaths I love making. Belts also, like I like things with surface area. So a knife sheath, when I'm tooling it and it's laid out on the table, I could work with it. Like there's lots to do. Same with the gunslings and belts.
You probably think the guy that probably bought that too.
Someone bought this guy today. Sorry, I'm just a little super happy about it. It's an original Freak of Nature design, of course, with my Bigfoot, Frank. Anyways, so I made that. But like I said, when I tool it, it's laid out. So I have a lot of surface area to work with, which is fun. And I also really, really like doing belts. I don't know if I have some belts going on there. Doesn't matter. So yeah, probably those are my favorite things to do. Okay. Gonna try to get some more stuff. Hey, dude. Tuna. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Scotty. Hello, Freak of Natures. I'm seeing a lot of people from our outdoor channel, which is awesome that you guys are following us on both platforms. It means a lot to us. Do you know Sarah from Soulbound Leather? No, I do not. You should send me her info.
Someone asked if you're from Canada.
I am from Canada. I'm from Ontario. Can't post comments at some destination. Okay.
Caitlin's asking, can we see the details on the sheath you just sold?
The details on the sheath I just made is Instagram.
Yep.
So details. So it's just a Bigfoot, and I did like topography all around. And I'm gonna lean over and get the other camera. Apologize for the awkward reach. Oh, you can't see it because of my light. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Cameraman's with the zoom. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is chaotic. I'm going to nail it next time. I'm going to have you guys with the rest of the gang. Love those colors. All right. I know I'm scrolling. I started leathercraft just for a pandemic. Before pandemic. The early 1980s. Well, my pandemic is what caused me to get into leathercraft too. As well, I've read those ones already. Thanks for sharing.
The guy asked if you're from Canada, says you're from Nova Scotia, just started the craft and loves it.
Oh yeah, we actually go down to the East Coast quite often. My husband is from that side.
Repeat that though, because they don't hear me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Is that Instagram? So someone from Instagram asked us where we're from. We're from Canada, Ontario, and they said they're from Nova Scotia, and Tunis is a military brat, so he's kind of lived all over Canada, but one of his last homes was in Nova Scotia prior to moving where we are now. Why is Frank called Frank? It's Tunis's middle name. There's nothing special. I don't know. Oh yeah, actually. Me and Toon went on a trip. We went to Georgian Bay. Yeah, sorry, a camping trip 2 summers ago, was it? And I snapped a picture of Tunis. We had just gone into the water. Ooh, there's my lisp. I just went into the water to just cool off. And he was walking in his underwear. And just the way I clipped a picture of him walking, he looked like a little Bigfoot. So then I sent it to my mom. And she called him Bigfoot. Anyways, it just started a thing. So now we call our Bigfoot logo after Tunis. Frank, his middle name. What is the name of your other YouTube channel? I watch Freak of Nature already. So this is a little confusing. My leather channel is called Freak of Nature Co. And the outdoor channel is called Freak of Nature. So very similar. It's just a little extra word on the co.
Say the symbol the same.
Oh yeah, and the symbol, so you'll see the logo. I have like a pink and yellow-ish logo, and Tunis, we say Tunis's channel, it's our channel, but the outdoor channel is green. I've been busy at work. Love your page. How did you learn to carve leather? It was so someone's asking where I learned how to tool leather. Very trial and error. I learned everything I know off of YouTube, which is honestly the reason why I decided to do a YouTube channel about leatherworking. There, like, leatherworking is not a very common thing where I live. I want to say Canada, it's not a very common thing, but especially where I live in Ontario, I don't know anyone else that does leathercraft. So finding a mentor or a teacher was just not a thing. Like, you can't. So I just did deep dive into YouTube and found all these amazing artists, and that's how I learned. One of the better channels that I learned from has been, again, might butcher some names here, Don Gonzalez, I think is how you pronounce it, and Chuck from Weavers. He does an amazing job at like the most basic stuff. It's fantastic. And following a bunch of Instagram pages. So many people are posting reels about their tooling and what they do, what works for them. And that's just how I learned. And I'm still learning. I consider myself a beginner, intermediate at most. So there's still lots to learn. Gonna take a sip of water now. I hope my mic doesn't catch me
Speaking
open.
ship leather, that's a funny thought. I've been in leathercraft for about a year, and about 10 of the best people in leatherwork I follow are from Canada.
Oh yeah, interesting. You know what? Like, I've followed a few Canadian crafters myself now. Like, talking to them, I know they're from Canada. And you're right that they're definitely around. It's just in my personal like bubble at home. I don't know anybody. If that makes sense.
800. The thread you use is a special leather work thread.
If you want to ask questions in frame, so people can hear. No, the thread. He's asking about thread. So for the longest time, I was using. So someone's asking what kind of thread I use. For the longest time, I was just using Amazon thread, which I honestly loved because it came pre-waxed and it held up really good. Like, it actually, like, I really liked it on my projects. But I got my hands on some tiger thread. I got it from Hand and Sew, and their stuff is beautiful. Like, the colors it comes in is just, it's the best stuff. And you talk to any leather worker out there and they'll probably say the same. Tiger thread. Look at that. Someone's bringing me all this stuff. So these were the ones I was getting off of Amazon. Again, like, they came in nice, pretty colors. But you can get this sample pack from Hand and Sew. And their colors are so vibrant, so pretty. So highly recommend if you guys want to try some thread out. I think they're 50 meters or 50 feet. Just these little bundles. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Another thing I kind of want to point out is I do not have the best of the best stuff. Like, I don't have all the name brand pricking irons or anything. A lot of the things I use are still from Amazon. I got this Amazon starter kit when I first started, and I've only slowly recently started to kind of like upgrade.
Move your head. There it is right there. This is starter kit.
Oh yeah, my starter kit. It's literally still there. And some of the stuff in that kit I still use like on the daily. Sorry, you guys didn't see it, but that's my Amazon starter kit. It worked. Like, some people hate the Amazon starter kit. They'll say that it's garbage and stuff, but it comes with everything you need to know, or sorry, you need to have when starting this craft. And then you can get into tooling. You can get into more like fine goods and stuff. So this will just give you an idea of what tools you're going to need for the craft that you want to do, if that makes sense at all. I don't know why I started talking. Oh yeah, because I was saying that I don't have the best of the best kind of stuff. I'm still just making do with a lot of Amazon stuff. I think Craft Tool is a brand. Oh, a little kitty cat. Anyways, Craft Tool. Again, a lower brand or like an entry level brand. I have a lot of that stuff. You know, it works fine. You don't need the fancy stuff. Love your page. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just gonna try to catch up on some questions. We'll try not to hold it against you that I'm Canadian. Ah, come on. Awesome sauce. My cat's name is Frank. That's a cool name. Appreciate that for sure. Hopefully
Why
we
you
get
give it
better.
to me?
Everybody on the channel. I love seeing all your work together. Very nice. From Vancouver. Nice. Is there a new design you really want to make, but maybe feel like you're not ready to do yet? Something complicated. Yeah, that's pot roast.
This is Monsieur Pot Roast.
Pot roast.
He's a shit.
Is there a design that I want to make? Yeah, so I don't know what it's called. You'll see it all the time. It's usually on belts, and it's like a little swirly. There's swirls, and then it goes into leaves and stuff. There's a word for it. I always call it like traditional leather stamping design. I've tried it. Oh, well, I guess I've tried it. So it's kind of like the swirls you see here, but like way nicer. This is a botched effort at that design. I really want to get good at that because that you can incorporate other items into the swirls and stuff. And like if you want to add, I don't know, a feather, then you just kind of like weave it into the swirls, and it's very pretty when you get good at doing them. You just need to get there. So yeah, that's a design I want to know. What has been your favorite project so far? Ooh, that's a good question, Josie. What has been my favorite? Honestly, my oak tree belt. I don't think it gets enough credit. I'm going to show you guys because I love it. Sorry. I think it is here somewhere. So this is my favorite pattern to do of all times. It's oak leaves, but I started to incorporate more like woodland, kind of like I have a skull here. I have some, I don't know how well you guys can see that, footprints, oak leaves. What else? I got a turkey feather, turkey footprints. Ooh, I don't know how well you can see that. It got blurry. But yeah, this is. Sorry, this. Anyways, that's my favorite pattern to do. And I'm really excited to do this on a gunsling. It's been keeping me up at night because I just really want to get one done. But other things are taking priority right now. I just got a few orders that I gotta finish that have a deadline. All right, moving on. Boop, boop, boop. And I won't keep this live stream going forever long, guys. I've given myself an hour max. So an hour max or until my camera battery dies. And we're already halfway there. So we're doing okay. We're making it. I love your aesthetic, your craftsmanship. Thanks so much. Do you do custom orders? Oh, I'm actually super happy someone asked me that. So custom orders, I love doing custom orders, but I have taken a break on doing them. So one thing I've been like having a really hard time with is balancing custom orders and doing projects for my brand. So I don't know how to explain this. I always try to say it and it feels funny coming out of my mouth. Toon and I are trying to grow a business, Freak of Nature Co. And within this business, I want to have products that are specific to my designs, which the oak leaf, I have a mountainscape belt. Those are like Freak of Nature designs. And I want those to get out there. I want those to get known by people. And when I do a custom order, it takes away from doing things from my business. As much as, again, I love the creative factor of taking customs, it's just very, very time consuming because typically people are asking for, my most requested custom order is a knife sheath. And in order to do a knife sheath, I need to have the knife. I can't just do it off of measurements. I mean, maybe some people can, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. If someone's going to have something made by me, I want it to be safe. And if a knife is falling out of a sheath, that's not very safe. So the process of that is someone needs to ship me their knife. I make the sheath and then I ship it back. So there's a lot of like, I guess, like things could happen during shipment that I don't like to deal with. I just don't want to worry about losing someone's knife. And then I have to make a whole new design for that knife and then tool it. And then there's a lot of pressure. And I don't want to say that like I don't like the pressure. It's just I don't want to disappoint someone. I don't want someone to expect more from me and then be dissatisfied with the outcome of the project. So that's something that's tricky for me. So yeah, I've been just taking a break from customs. I still do them once in a while, but for now, not right now. That's all I'm gonna say. Does everyone in Canada wear toques? When it's cold, but I don't know. I'm wearing a toque because I had a hat on most of the day and I didn't redo my hair, so I kept my toque on. That's the only reason. But I do wear toques a lot. Actually, I wear hats a lot. I love your videography. That's all my husband. He is the best. Hello. Hello, Pot Rose. Hit the like button, everyone. Yes, thank you. Sheridan style carving. Yes, Sheridan style. That's it. That's the style of carving that I'd like to get into. Sorry, water sip. Are you paying attention to Instagram? There are questions? Okay. Do you and your hubby have any big camping trips planned for this summer? Actually, we've been wanting to do this trip for a while now. We want to go to the Northwest Territories and do a paddle trip. We don't know the exact logistics around it yet, but that is one of the major trips we want to do. Corey. Thank you. Question. Is there something or some style you'd like to make for yourself that you don't often do for other people? I'm into medieval stuff, for example. Most aren't. It's funny because I'm the last person I think about when it comes to making leather goods. I don't have it on right now, but I have a belt that I didn't even make. Like, it's not even my belt. Tunis wears a belt that I didn't even make. It's just, I don't know if I've ever made myself something. I'm thinking. A purse. I've made myself a purse. And actually, that is something I want to do again. I see a lot of people make, I don't know, on a coat hanger or something. There's these round purses I'm seeing a lot of leather crafters do, and it's something I really want to make myself. And then if it catches on, if people like it, maybe I'll start making it for others, but it's just a circle. And again, because it's a circle, it has so much surface area, I'll be able to do a bunch of cool tooling designs on it. So that is something I would like to make. I think that was the question. Did I get off track? There's something you'd like to make yourself? I guess it's not a style, it's more design. Oh yeah. So I made this once upon a time. Since the crossbody bag's been like a thing, I tried making myself one. Mistake number one, I typically only work with veg tan leather, and this is not veg tan leather. This is chrome tan. So I was a little disappointed when I went to go cut it and it wasn't cutting like it typically does. This was before I knew there was differences between leathers. So yeah, I want to make myself a nicer one, and I want to make it out of a buffalo hide that I have. Yes. All right. Moving on. I'm from New Brunswick. Oh, hello. I love to watch the videos where you go through things step by step. So that's one thing. So someone's saying they like the videos that I go through step by step. I've actually been debating making a different playlist. So me and Toon really enjoy filming, which is why my videos are a little more less learning and more fast-paced kind of, I don't know, eye-catchy, entertainment, yeah. But I've been kind of formulating a playlist of leather crafting basic series. So I'm just honestly going to go through what I went through learning how to leather craft. I had mentioned earlier that I only started leather crafting in 2020. So all those struggles of starting out as a new leather crafter, very fresh. So I think I'll be able to do, again, a very basic series. I don't feel confident enough to teach particular skills, like a full-blown knife sheath build. I could do it, but I'm still figuring out the process myself. Sometimes it takes me 1-2 attempts to get to the sheath that I post online. So you guys only see the finished product and not the struggles of me getting there. So once I get more confident in my actual process and skills, I think I'm going to do actual how-tos But for now, it's going to be basics. Like, what tools do you need to get started? What does this funny looking pricky thing do? Stuff like that. And like I said, I think I can relate since I've been there not that long ago. A little kombucha sip time because I'm dry.
A lot of firefighter level workers make gear specific to their careers. Have you made gear for your medical first responders? Just curious.
Yes, I have. So is that an Instagram question?
Mm-hmm.
So someone's asking, if you didn't know this about me and Tunis are both paramedics. Tunis is certified firefighter. It's on the volunteer fire hall. So a lot of people do ask for EMS specific gear. I have made myself a radio holder. I also have like a fob holder, and I was honored enough to be asked to make a radio holder for the firefighter department here in my local town. So I'll show you guys. So there's 4 full-time firefighters in my small town. And so far I have 3 made, 1's in progress. But so this is it. What I think is pretty cool is, I made a red back. I don't know, thought I'd add a little bit of color. So it just has their last name. It's gonna bend. I have some clips, and eventually I have to make like the actual radio holder part. I got this design inspiration from someone I follow on Instagram. I forget his whole name, but it's Violet something. I'm blanking. But all he does is firefighter straps, and he's unreal at making them. So big inspo there. So yeah, those are my firefighter straps, and I'm hoping to make more. That is one thing. So Freak of Nature, mostly outdoor oriented, but I'm also going to make a specific category specific for my EMS buddies and allied agents. So yeah, that's those.
Brennan, I must have one.
Oh no, so I guess I have another order. I think too, when it comes to customs, like I said, I really enjoy making customs, but it's all over the place. Like I'm making a belt, and then I'm making a sheath, and then someone's like, hey, can you make me, I'm trying to think of a random project I've been asked to make, just random stuff. So my brain's all over the place. I think I'm going to do like every month, like I am taking specifically knife sheaths. That's it. Then the next month, I'm going to be like belts. That's it. And then maybe another month, something else. I am a crafty person, but I'm not a very business brain person. So like this whole business organizational stuff is very, very new to me. So like, bear with me. I'll figure it out one day, and it'll be smooth sailing after, I promise. Okay, gonna go back to find questions. I'm rambling. Oh, you just checking me real quick. Just want to say, see you later. You answered my question. See you, Keith. I see. Whoop. Problem with custom orders is people don't want to pay.
The Facebook stuff?
Yeah, I do see the Facebook stuff. They take ages. Other than using your own templates. Yeah, so that is like customs. That's the biggest problem with customs, is it's so time consuming. They're fun. They're a lot of fun, but they just take away a lot of time. And if I'm thinking like a business person, which I have a hard time doing, I should be charging people per hour of work. Do you know how much work went into this darn guitar strap? Hours. Like I probably sat for at least 4 hours straight just tooling, and then like hours in between dyeing, sealing, going back, fixing the tooling, just so many hours. So people would be paying an outrageous amount for custom work. So I'm trying to narrow it down with my own templates. And then so like it would just make things so much easier if I had my own template, and then I can do the tooling on top. If that makes sense. What's a toque? I'm assuming this is a toque. spelt a little different, but I'm assuming that's what you're asking. Oh yeah, it's a hat she's wearing. Yeah, spelled toque.
Someone's asking.
If you didn't wear glasses, I would think you had tinted contacts. Oh, that's why I'm wearing a blue toque. Emphasizes the blue eyes.
Do you only hand stitch or do you use machines?
So someone's asking if I only hand stitch or if I use machines. I do both. It depends on the project. If I'm doing sheets or axe masks, I always hand stitch. I find it's just the best. It looks better. I invested in a sewing machine earlier this year. No, well, last year. I got myself a Texo 5100. It is a beast of a machine. Like, it is massive and such a huge learning curve. There's always this debate with crafters with like, is using a machine cheating in like the handcrafted world? And honestly, after getting a machine, I'm going to say no. That thing it takes skill. Like, I still haven't tweaked it completely to what I want. The tension is super finicky. So I use my machine for things like gunslings. This stitch line would just take me forever to do by hand. So it takes me 3 minutes to do with a machine. So those are the instances that I would use a machine. But again, it is an art in itself to get that thing working the way you want. All right. More questions.
Someone's asking if you use Tokonol on the edges.
Someone's asking if I use Tokonol on my edges. That question, I feel like I get that question a lot, actually. And the answer is yes, that stuff is amazing. I used to use saddle soap. I forget where I saw this. It must have been on a YouTube video or something. You dampen the edges and you like put a little bit of saddle soap and then you burnish. And it worked well until I used Tokonol, and then like game changer. I don't think I can go back to anything else. I'm hearing that it's going bankrupt, which is a shame if it's true. But I'm sure someone will find some other product out there that will work just as good. So I'm not too worried. But yes, Tokonol, fantastic stuff. She has been making... My sister's in the comments and she said she's too busy making things for her family above herself. I mean, I do like making you guys stuff. You guys are my guinea pigs. I'll give you guys the trial runs. Gotta check out Sarah. She just set up a retail shop. I'll have to check out Sarah. You have to send me her link or something. I don't know where you can send that. Maybe in the comment or something. And I'll give her a look. I have a purse. That actually works. Stupid second shift. Camera, that looks awesome. I mean, on camera, that bag looks awesome. Thank you. Hello, you two from West Virginia. Every time I see the word Virginia, I want to say Virginia. What movie is that from?
John Carter.
John Carter. Virginia. No? I don't know if you guys have watched that movie before. Anyways.
Why are you whispering? Just talk.
Rambling. I was supposed to unbox like this box I got from Tandy. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do. Do you guys want to see that? I'll just explain the situation first. I tried opening an account, a business account with Tandy, and in order to do that, you need to order $500 worth of stuff in one day, which if you've ever bought leather supply, it's easy to do. I was trying to I bought a lot of stuff, like a lot of little things, like a lot of stamping tools and stuff, because I figured it would go a longer way than just buying one big ticket item. I mean, I could have went either way, but write it in the comments if you actually guys, if you want to see what's in my big heavy box. And if no one's answering or whatever, I just won't do it. Up here, we don't wear toboggans on our head. Hey girl, congrats on your live stream question. Do you only hand stitch? Okay, answered that one. Sorry, I'm a little slow on the comments, guys. So, on Friday, I'll be choosing to my boy at the chapel. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's really sad. And you know what? It is. So this person is saying it's a life skill. They wrote other stuff too, but it's a dying trade, maybe a little bit. Like I mentioned earlier in the chat that Not a lot of people do this craft around here. I don't know any other leather workers in my like tight-knit community, except for the community on Instagram and YouTube. Almost knocked my garbage over. That's how I learned everything, and it's just, I don't know, a nice skill to have. The zombie apocalypse came, I'd be able to make myself a belt. I'm excited to share the trade with someone who is interested in. So it is an expensive hobby. If anyone's looking into getting into leathercraft, it could get very expensive depending where you want to go with it. If you're a hobbyist, you can get away with simple tools. I'm still getting away with simple tools, but if you want to be like, there's some really expensive stuff you can get. Are you going to need a radio to make the radio holder? I actually, funny you say that. So someone's asking if I'm going to need a radio to make the radio holder. I took one from work and I made a box model of it. So now I know the measurements. My makeshift little thing. You make do. Oh, hi, Max. Thanks, man. What is the lettering on the strap you just stamped? So someone's asking what the lettering on the strap I just stamped. I don't know if you're asking if it's a letter stamping kit, but I just honestly, most of my lettering, I go on the font on Google, find a font that I like, and then I tool it out. I don't use stamps often. I have like this stamp set, but that's pretty much the only one that I got for big letters. Emma, do you make watch bands? I have never made a watch band. Something I want to do eventually, but again, not on my super high priority list of things to make right now. Beautifully, by the way. Thank you, Emma. I'm trying my best. Question. What is your favorite project to date? School. All right, so someone's asking again what my favorite project to date is, and I wouldn't say the project itself is something that's my favorite. I would go with the tooling pattern would be my favorite. So right now, like I really love doing the oak leaves, the skulls. I really like doing deer skulls. I find that super fun to do. So those are like my favorite things I like to tool. Beeswax on edges works pretty good. Okay, I'll have to try that, Jim.
Yeah, 5 open the boxes here.
5 open the boxes? Honestly, we have 10 minutes left on the stream. I'll just open the damn box. All right. Wow, that was a couple weeks ago. But haven't got time to leave you feedback. I've been busy at work lately. Promise I'll do it today. I love the belt and all the extra merch. Oh, super happy to hear that you got the belt and that you like it. Sweet. Wash band. Do after dyeing. Okay. Sorry, I'm late. Okay, I'm gonna open the box. Move the stuff. It's a heavy box. And I'm not gonna do this all slow and tedious. I'm just gonna kind of whip it out, see what I honestly I forget what I ordered. So here we go. And do you do any artistic projects before you started leatherwork? I've always dabbled in like crafty stuff, but I did not have a craft. I made 3 quilts. I started crocheting, and that's pretty much it. This was kind of a, I don't know, a random. Oh, I was trying not to rip that. It's box time. I know the only thing I can remember is I got some tooling stamps, some like cedars. right. Oh, that's definitely not the color that I really wanted, but I'll use it for something. So I got sewing machine thread. Oh, I don't want to get into this, but I found some buckles. So February, I'm dedicating to launching my belts. These are going to be blank belts. Nothing fancy. I've 3 colors. I've been struggling to find buckles that I like, and I finally found them. Tandy came in clutch. I feel like so I'm gonna have I've ordered other buckles that I don't necessarily love. They're good quality. They're just not exactly what I was looking for. So now when I post the belts up on my website, there's going to be options between 3 buckles. There's going to be like an antique silver. There's going to be normal, not silver, antique nickel, I guess. It's brass. And then there's a solid brass. It's shiny. And then there's this like, I don't know, we'll call it like a charcoal color. So these are the silver, and that's like the charcoal. Anyways, super happy about this. That means I can get things going. Finally. Okay. That's why it was so heavy. I finally got myself a quartz slab. So if you have watched people tool before, it looks like they're always tooling on a big stone. Apparently it's like gets the bounce out of the table, and it just like it helps you tool a lot better. I'm not exactly sure the physics behind it, but I finally have one. I'm not gonna open it. It's just literally a piece of rock. The little goodie. So thread, buckles, slab, and this little bag cost me $600 Canadian. I love the strength of the crow when you see them. Turn into shiny things. Yeah. Hey, cameraman, Mike's in the shot. Hey, you're slacking. Reality is showing. Dang, I need to skip out. I need to spend some quality time. All right. See ya. Go spend time with the wifey. Thanks for joining, guys. All right. So the tools. Just got some random little belt clips because I figured, I don't know, maybe I'll make something with belt clips. My extra. Oh, look at that. There's still like different colors. It's like they can't get the like antique look consistent I find on these buckles. This one's kind of like, I don't know. See, this one's shinier than this one. I like this look better than this look, but you guys will have the option now. Okay, good. Just a bunch of little tools. Oh, okay. I got myself, so when you're tooling and carving, there's a swivel knife. I got myself a new blade. This one is much smaller than my other blade, so I'll be able to do a lot more like fine details. That's really cool. Pumped about that. And I don't want to like buckles. I got black rivets because I'm using those for my firefighter straps. Oh wow, actually I got a lot of these things for some reason. What was I planning? I guess I must have had some idea because I got like 6 of them. And these are what I'm excited for. What time are we at? 5 minutes. I'm going to show you my stamps, guys.
Don't worry about it.
And then, no, we're going to keep it at an hour.
That's his thanks, awesome product. Boone loves his new blade.
Who's what? Who did that? For what?
You did a dog collar for Boone?
Oh, you got it? Boone loves his new. Nice. I'm super happy he likes his dog collar. Also, Boone is a super cute name. Someone named their dog Boone. That made them a dog collar. It's a cute name. Why not? Here's the reason you want to wash a piece of flat. When hammer, you don't want it to impact the texture. Okay. All right. So, I got myself some scrap leather. I hope this doesn't rock your ears too much. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys like this form of content, if you guys like live streams. I enjoyed it more than I thought. It started off a little rocky, but I think the nerves got out of me and I started feeling it a little bit more. This is not alcohol, this is kombucha. That's not why I was feeling it. But maybe we can do some like build-alongs or something one day. I'm not too sure. Do it on the slab. Obviously. Yeah. Can't believe I almost went without doing that. Thank you. Oh, and it's a pretty slab. I had no idea what color I was gonna get, but nice and marbly white. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is nice. So this is just some Tandy cheapo leather. Okay, let's go. So, I forget what this is called. It's not a crescent moon. There's a word for that little thing right there. Okay, maybe it's too close.
Yeah,
a veinner, that's what it's called. So this is just a veinner.
Can't even see it. Where is it?
It's right there. It's a half moon. It's nothing special. I say yes to more live. Thanks, Noemi. Oh, thanks for joining too, girl. All right, so it's veinner. This is, oh, okay, so I was super excited for these. I got 3 different sizes. They're cedars. I think that's what they're called. Oh, I got 4 different sizes. Okay, I'm going to do all of them and then show you guys. So we're going to go the biggest one. Oh, yeah, that's nice. There's a little too wet. So these are cedars. And yes, I'd love more live. Thanks, Tracy. When can I join? Honestly, if anyone has anything they want to talk about, I'd love to have someone else to talk to on my live stream. So reach out to me. We could do a like 2-person live. I know there's that option here on StreamYard. That's what it's called. So yeah, send me a DM. We can probably organize something and just do it together. Bounce ideas, learn, teach, chat. It would be fun instead of me just monologuing for a whole hour. All right, next is, I think you're supposed to do border with this one. Oh, my leather's not wet enough there. I think this is what you're supposed to do. I'm not too sure what you're supposed to do with this one. Let me try something here. Not too sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm supposed to put it between like a border. Oh, I keep missing. I'm not used to that. Cool. I mean, I don't think that's actually what you're supposed to do with it, but that's one thing that I got. Whoop. Oh, there you go. So those are my cedars, which I think I'm gonna use a butt ton because they look super cool. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but next. Use that one. Use that one. Okay, so I got this. It's like, I think they call it a mermaid scale, but I really want to make a fillet knife sheath, and I think this would look dope. How do I line them up? Oh, now I'm nerding out. It's not perfect, but you know, practice. Am I killing your ears? Fair to assume that the better leather you like to work with are also more. Yeah, so like the better leather is definitely more expensive. I wish I can give you some ballpark prices, but I got a half hide of Herman oak, and it cost me like $550 or something ridiculous with shipping and all that stuff. I mean, I could be completely off for some reason. That's just the number that came to my head. But with Tandy, you can get a half hide for much, much less. Ears are fine. Ears are okay. Okay. So these are the technically mermaid scales, but I'm going to call them fish scales because we're a freak of nature over here. Fish scales, pretty cool. I wish they came smaller. I think I'll probably still look and see if I can find some smaller ones. But that's really cool. This is just a half moon, a croissant, perhaps. He was laughing at me. It's nice though. So it's a lot sharper. So like I had mentioned way earlier in this chat, I have a lot of craft tool, and they're not the bestest quality. They've been just like working just fine, but these are better quality, and I'm definitely seeing a difference. Okay. I'm not too sure what this is called, but I'm calling it almost like a, I don't know, half moon little thing. Great focus camera guy. It's got to be good for something. You should do a piece of featuring a carp. Oh, that would be cool. I love the mermaid fish scale. I actually really like the mermaid fish scale too. Probably going to do the sheath with it for sure. Oh, yes. I was looking forward to this one too. I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to make them touch or not, but oh yeah, that's nice. I'm just going to do a few so you guys get the idea. I'm not too sure what you call that in English, but they're like des losanges. Cameraman! What's the shape of that losange?
Diamond.
It's a diamond.
Frenchie.
So that's cool. I think that'll be nice on like belts or something. Cloud shape, yeah, that look like a cloud. Diamonds, yes. Diamonds. Like needs water. I got one more stamp. Again, it's gonna be like a border stamp or something. All right, last little one. Oh, that's nice. So I know there's some expensive tools out there. What are they called? Berry King tools. Past due to pour. Oh, pause due. Okay. Berry King apparently is like top-notch tools. Don't have any of those. Don't need them right now. Oops. Completely missed. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do a few on their own. Okay. Then I have this one here. Again, I think I would just use it as like a border. I'm not too sure when that would come into play. At any other time. What's your first language? Funny you ask. My first language is French, but English is stronger. Like I'm better at speaking in English than I am in French, even if I was French for the beginning of my life. It's a sad thing, but it is, you lose your language if you don't practice it. My husband's English. Everyone around here is English, so I just never speak French unless it's to my sisters or my mom. And even then, I speak English a lot with them. Are you going to make a saddle someday? Probably not. Saddle makers are like next level leather workers, like phenomenal stuff. And I don't think I'll ever get to that point. Oh, we keep losing connection on Instagram. Sherry, I keep seeing you saying you want to request to be in my live. Are you actually doing that, or is that an accident? I don't know. I'll let her answer. Because I know sometimes you hit a button. I don't have French. You don't have any French accent to my ear, just Canadian. Some people say they do hear the French in my accent. Some people say they don't. Some people say they hear my speech impediment. Some people say they don't. Growing up, I took speech therapy because I had a lisp, and it came out a couple times during this live chat. When I get nervous or overwhelmed or anything, the lisp comes out and says hi. So I apologize for that. I hardly notice it anymore. It just happens. I really get reels of people making them. It looks insane for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are insane. And the way people, so when like saddle makers make saddles, they have this knife. I forget the name of it. It's like a half circle. A lot of leather workers use it, and they just cut to such precision. It's beautiful. Okay. I don't notice an accent. Don't notice an accent, but I'm also, you probably don't notice the accent because you are Canadian, yeah. Never say never. With your enthusiasm, you can easily move into saddles. I think to make saddles, I would actually need like a mentor, like someone to really show me what to do. I can hear a little something. Head knife. All right, I'm just looking at comments now to make sure I haven't missed anything, guys. Head knife. Not sure what you're asking. Head knife, question mark.
Well, I think that's what he's responding to.
Oh, head knife, the name of the knife. Oh, that makes sense. Yes. I have a head knife. Maybe one day I'll get one. They're just so expensive. Anyways, it's been over an hour, guys. I think I'm going to end the live chat now. I think I can post this. I'm not too sure.
It should go up.
I think it'll go up on my YouTube page in case you missed it and you want to look at it later, or if you just really enjoyed it and you want to watch it again. Just kidding. But send me ideas if you like the live chats. Tell me what you want to see, if we want to do build-alongs, if you want me to talk with other leather workers. I have a few other friends on Instagram that I'm sure would love to just bounce ideas back and forth. So yeah, DM me. I'm super, super happy you guys joined. I honestly thought I'd be talking to my mom tonight, so thank you so much. I'm going to awkwardly try to find the exit button on my computer now. Have a good night. Looking. Found it.